Previously on Tales of Arise.
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kinda cute.
Of course that's why you like her.
Well, excuse me, Renwell. I'm a man of culture, alright? I like my bookworm ladies. Oh, man, me too, Law. You're my man. Yeah, my man. God, these men are so stupid. And now, back to Boobasode. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jarabi Therian bringing you another episode of Tales of Arise. In the last episode, we basically did nothing but fight a bunch of bosses. Nothing eventful at all happened in the last episode. I'm really sorry for that, guys. Like, I did not expect at all for me to fight, like, 3 boss enemies in a row on the normal difficulty. And fighting bosses in this game takes a long time to do. Like, a really long time. So sorry that we didn't, like, advance much into the plot or any of the sort. And I was really annoyed at that because that recording session that I did on that episode all totaled to 1 hour and 40 minutes, around that like area. But in the end, my video ended up being less than 1 hour long, which means that I cut it out 1 hour's worth of like dead air content where nothing much is happening or where I make a mistake in my like voicing and such and all of that. So yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that that happened, but hopefully this won't happen in this episode, because I really want to get on with the story, and I also want to like get through this like arena contest if I can, to unlock more like slots for my characters, because Alphen so far is running out of like skill panels. He only has this panel, and this panel left, like 3 in total, which might not take too long to like fill up. So I figured that I should try and get like these solo training grounds for at least all the characters so I can. I think I already did for Xion, surprisingly enough. Yeah, I did. I didn't do it for Rinwell. I know I have to do it for Kisara, I think. Dohalim, definitely. And I think it did for Law. No, it didn't. Okay. So I have to do everyone's except Xion's. I don't know how I did Xion's, to be honest. I don't know. I guess I just got lucky. But yeah, let's try these like training grounds out.
Did you used to come here when you were younger, Kisara?
You bet. See the dent in that column? That's from when my mace slipped out of my hand one time, just after I'd joined the guard. And that crack over there? That happened while I was practicing an art.
This is new information to me.
Remind me to never get on your bad side, Kisara. Duly noted, Dohalim. It's still like the novice training grounds, right? Or is this group battle? Yeah, we have some group battles and such. I get like a new outfit. And get like a silver dog tag. Yeah, level 30. We're at like 23, unfortunately. Do you think it's... I think it's possible. I just need to like do it in a specific way. But I think you can do it. I think it can. So let's give this a shot. Just have to be careful about like, you know, how I like use the laser sword. Okay, also I should probably think about like using different like attacks and such, because I don't know, I feel like maybe I should like get rid of Rising Wyvern for something, but I don't know what, to be honest. Most of these like other aerial attacks don't seem to really be that great in comparison. But I can try and like use Rising Falcon for this, see if it's a lot better. Ow. Ooh. Did not expect that to hit me.
Here I come. Sword Rain Alpha.
Whoa.
I have no limit.
That was a weird interaction. The character just like rotated with the enemy. That's always the hardest one to attack. Dang it.
You picked the wrong button. While it's reeling.
Oh god, I'm about to die. Can I use items? I can't. It's like, these things are always hard when I can't like heal.
Ignite. Damn it.
Ooh, that was me. Dang it! I knew I should have expected that. It's so hard to do these things without like a healer. It really is. Target clear time's like 3 minutes too. Jeez, I don't know if we can do it. Fuck. I really want the like extra panel though. I really do. I gotta keep trying. I also gotta like figure out a way to like use his other attacks and something. Water and earth. Okay, so maybe some lightning can like hurt this guy.
Try this. Infernal Torrent.
Oh, it's weak against fire, I suppose. That's a shame, because I don't have any fire attacks, do I? Maybe Dragon Swarm. Let's see what that's all about.
Dragon. Try this. Great. Next. Damn it.
I felt like Explosive Ring could actually be the best, but I have to be careful because like Alpha's low. Yeah, at this point I'm just like testing out like the different like types of things you can use. Or if there's a way to like have a permanent mode or something? I don't know. Oh wait, I didn't do the novice training ground to guess. Let me just like test out all the other stuff I can use.
Dragon Swarm!
Yeah, I think like Dragon Swarm could be good.
Fine.
Severing Wind might actually be good.
Soaring Light Spear!
Problem with like Stardust is like you have to be completely still for it to work.
Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Doesn't really combo well. They like drop before you can like, you know, combo into it, so maybe like Devastation. I haven't like tried that out yet.
Gate! Soaring Light Spear!
Out of range. Doesn't work. Maybe Hurricane Thrust.
Hurricane Thrust!
Yeah. Too slow too. I think Stardust so far is the best aerial attack, so none of us can do about that. Alright, let's try out Xion. Okay, so let's see. Lunar Blast, Gravitas Field.
Here's a healing art.
Okay, the thing is that like, I feel like I'd need at least one healing art for myself. For myself, anyways. Doesn't she like need like an aerial ability or something?
Spear sweep. Glaciers.
Oh, that sucked. Doesn't really help out much, that like glacial one. Maybe this one?
Miasma. If it's in the sky, it's mom. Think again. You're open.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Miasma. Decay.
How do I think about it? Inflicting paralysis. Fires a bomb that turns into a giant chunk of ice. Let me check this one out.
Glaciers. Crush. I'm out.
Like, her bombs are for 6, so I'm gonna try all these out though. Gravitas Field. Gravitas Field seemed like the best one.
Lightning. Downfall. Lightning.
Yeah, I gotta hold.
Searing flame. Reload. I'm out.
Yeah, this one has the worst like range. Yeah, her bombs seem to be the best part about this. So evades left with a sweeping ray of light.
Oh, annihilation.
Maybe. Seventeenth.
Zephyr Trident.
Oh. Rapid fire, 3 homing shots. Seems like a good one as well.
Miasma. Decay.
Okay, this one can paralyze, so maybe that can be very helpful. Toxicity.
Sighted. You're mine.
Okay. Explode.
Explode.
So far, Aranea Celestra and Tres Ventos are the best ones. I guess I can like use maybe Toxicity or maybe Explode, but what about Spear Sweep?
Spear sweep.
Yeah, it's too basic. Don't think that can help. Scorched Earth, maybe?
Time to burn. Scorched Earth.
Actually, that might have the best, you know, attack as well. So, Tres Ventos, Aranea Celestra, and Scorched Earth are the best. But I feel like you need like abilities that can like move her into the air or something.
Radiant Pierce. Radiant Pierce. I'm out.
Oh yeah, that bomb is the best
I'm all
so
stocked
far.
up. Die. Consuming wildfire.
I wonder if I can actually beat this with Xion.
Radiant now. Zephyr Trident. No defense.
Oh my gosh,
Radiant
Xion's surprisingly good.
Radiant Pierce.
Oh my god, Xion is surprisingly good. Not really in the best time, but guess it counts? I suppose, or do I have to actually be it in a certain amount of time? Oh wait, no, never mind. I guess I somehow did it. I actually don't remember. I think I couldn't like do this one because like Rinwell's like magic was a little bit too difficult to understand or something. Okay, so let me try Rinwell. See if that goes well.
Here goes.
Okay. That's what they meant by like being able to move.
Fires of whatever you do, just stay away from the spores. Ow!
Problem is that I need to actually do the thing.
Raging cascade. Spread.
I actually wait for my time.
Fire passion. Fires of passion.
Ow. Still trying to understand Rimwell's skill. It's a little difficult to do. I rarely had any time to test things out because he kept attacking me. Problem is that I kind of wish they just let me like leave at the press of a button. I don't think I need to use the escape feature. Just let me like leave because this is a challenge. Rimwell has sharpness, and I heard that like sharpness and like concentrate are like the best two skills to have. Raises one ally's attack and elemental attack, but concentrate, this is for herself, so let's like put this on her, and then Tempest Whirl. Actually, give her Tempest Whirl. That way she can move up into the air, and then concentrate can be actually no, that's for herself. So does this work on herself? I think it does. Which is unfortunate because I need like at least one. So I think this one would be much better. So sharpness. I think you use another attack, I suppose. All right, what am I up against? Earth. So I think like a water hurts them.
Purge malevolence. Arctic waterfall. Freeze lancer. Here goes.
No, they're not weak against like
One
that.
last one.
Oh, wait, the weak against wind?
Go get him.
I think they're weak against wind. Okay. Got it.
Tempest whirl. Here goes. Razor cyclone.
Yeah, problem is that like it's not really possible to hit them. Yeah, Rimwell, it's a little bit difficult to like hit anything with Rimwell because like the best like abilities she has like misses these characters. So yeah, Rimwell's really lacking like in skills to fight. At least when I'm controlling her. This is just not my thing, like her playstyle. But I have a basic idea on how to operate her. For Law, let's try him out. I think I know how to like use Law. Just have to not get hit, which is really hard.
Get in, get out.
And yeah, I got hit.
Another one down. You're wide open. I'll
Oh,
run you
really?
through.
You can't like go through that.
Here, watch this.
He has like one attack, right? Eagle dive, that.
Hey, Fang Bolero, Glimmer. I'm just getting. Hey, when did I get so popular?
Yeah, it seems to work best for
Anything
him.
in Talon Hurricane. Armor won't save you.
I can also use these boost skills to like dodge attacks, so that's good. Really? That's definitely how boars work.
Shouldn't have done that.
They have the ability to like turn around on you like that.
Fang Bolero.
There we go. I think it's just like the same enemies I'm fighting against. Alright. Finally got like a panel unlocked. Increased normal attack limit. Allows you to unleash one more normal attack during a combo. Alright. Easier over limit, increased max HG, faster HG recovery, 10 hit boost gauge increase. Alright. Now to do Kisara's. Shouldn't be too hard for hers, and there's also pineapple jelly you can get for her to do this. Yeah, let's try this. Probably should have like done this in the last episode, to be honest. Sorry about that. Alright, so I think the thing is I need to do with her, so like I need to just block. Just wait for the enemies to hit me before I do anything. Yeah, she has no aerial attack, so I gotta like stay on the ground. Oh, come on, really? That is not how the boars work, but sure.
Piercing roar.
How did that not activate anything? Okay, so I have to do it at the right time.
No chance. Time to shine.
Dang it, that didn't work. Thing is that like these guys charge right past you when you get it.
Far enough. Tiger blade.
Oh, that's why. I was supposed to hit him with a boost attack. Yeah, so stupid.
No chance. Got you. Crescent moon. This one's mine.
I don't think Crescent Moon is that great of an ability. Maybe Lion's Roar.
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
I should probably consider giving her... Actually, I can't do anything. I don't have like an art attack for her for some reason. That's not good.
No chance. No. First. Lion's howl. Who's next?
I hate how these guys just like stop short of their attacks. There we go. At least I'm getting a lot of good stuff from this. Alright, let's try this like a novice challenge.
Going in. Lion's howl.
Yeah, I'll probably just
Going
hit
in.
hard to hit.
Try first. Lion's howl.
Still more.
Far enough. I let my guard down.
And I think for them to add more to these guys. These things are really hard to do alone. I think I wasted enough time on these, to be honest. I really want to do I'll do Dohlames before I continue on, because I'm taking way too long with this. I think I'll do these things off screen, to be honest. Just these like train grounds, at least.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, these things.
Ha! Does it hurt? Ha! Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Okay, I got like hit these guys with like his skill, I guess.
I'll face you. What?
Really not giving me a chance to like dodge.
Nothing will hold you. Missed. Ha! Does it hurt? A debut performance.
Ooh, seismic rupture?
Tempest. I see you. In your face. Ha! Tempest. It's time. A new melody.
Oh, buddy, howling?
Begin. You're mine. How's this? Elusive deity. A new melody.
Rotating pile driver.
Tempest. In a bind.
I see, that's how you got how you do it. Okay, I think Tornado Drive is really good. Actually, no, that's Tempest. Lucid Deity, Stalagmite. Needs one heal for him. Lucid Deity. Rotating Pile Driver.
Elusive deity. Begin.
Jeez, these enemies are really small.
You're mine.
Can't hit them or anything.
Tempest.
What is that thing?
Ha! Does it hurt? No further.
Did I actually miss him?
Not so fast. Can't get out of this. Can you take it? Ha!
Alright, finally done. Took me a while to like kill that guy. Alright then, I'll like do these like later. Probably maybe near the end. Actually, shall we try this? Nah, we're not really at the proper party level yet, so maybe some other time. Or actually, let's try this. Yeah, doing well so far.
All yours, Kisara.
Trying to get like Dohalim with like loss, if I can.
How about this? Here I come.
Yeah, that was easy. Got some silver dog tags. What else? Try and do this, but well, what's this? Oh, I can like do this like infinitely. That's interesting. So I can like get money from this. It's actually perfect. All right, let's head back to the end then, and just like get ready to move on. I don't know how long I've been like doing this. Oh man, it's gonna really suck if it's been an hour already. All right then, since we're gonna be like going into a new region, I probably should get some like ore increases if I can. First, let me check see if anyone needs like some skill panel stuff. Let me check to see if I need like cooking meals. This one is for that like crazy dude who loves food a lot, so probably wait until I see him again. That should be it. Okay, let's get a move on. Also, I did like update some strategies for my characters and such, so I have like 2 sets in which I'll like switch in between depending on the situation. So for the mob enemies and exploration, I'll have like my characters do some special healing and like at certain points, and they get to do whatever they want. Just make sure they don't die. And for this one, it's basically the same, except for bosses, I like use some buffs that are from Concentrate, Sharpness, and Steel. So hopefully this will go well. Anyways, let's finally get to the next region, shall we? It's been ages. Still haven't seen any like owls in like Elden Menacea, though. That's the strange part. Alright, farewell, Elden Menacea. It's been nice knowing ya. Wonder if we'll come back to these regions at some point in the story.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Ha, I don't know.
Mahag Saar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
I mean, that's basically like the last lord at this point, right? I'm still wondering what the point of all this even is. Like, we're trying to like free the Dahnans and such, but are taking down the lords really going to liberate them? We still have like their home planet and such to think about, right? Right? Or I'm still wondering why the Renans aren't giving enough of a shit about our party. Now we're just too strong at this point. Alright, let me like reset to hardest difficulty. Actually unknown, but hard. Yeah. Go back to hard. So it can like get the most out of these like enemies.
Hey, didn't we find a recipe that...
Yeah, we can use this for it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to like cook food for ourselves, but I'll do it at the next campsite.
That enemy looks strong.
Oh, an owl. Okay, where's the
Well, look
owl?
who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Where's the owl? Oh, I missed it. Where's this owl? Come on. Is it below me or something? Okay, close. Oh, there you are. Alright, Devil Tail.
Look, Hoodle, one of your buddies.
Still found only 18 so far.
You're mine!
Wonder if I can like use the backup characters like finishers. Okay, dang it. Missed my chance. I have to be really fast with it. Cause I think I can use Dopaline, so.
There's
Ooh, a
something in
fishing
the water.
spot.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renan eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
Oh wow, they actually don't know how to like. Now I think about it, Alvin doesn't know, does he? I guess he wouldn't know. Whether it be him being a Renan or just losing his memory, either or, he probably wouldn't know how to fish.
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I hope God isn't an annoying fishing minigame. If it is, then oh god. Fishing. Various fishing ponds are scattered around Dahna, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can then be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing control topic. Alright. Let's give it a shot, I suppose, wherever they are. So, set
Wouldn't it be
location.
easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish.
So, I guess they do it in the spot that they're in, or what? It's like cast the lure, select the rod and lure. Begal's rod, beginner proper. Fish present, Dan and
Everything looks
bass,
fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
pond tilapia, hawksbill trout, menacing catfish, and tug trout. I don't know what these things are, but okay. I might as well just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like I lost it.
I'm kind of confused right now. How does this work exactly? Just like, cast it again? Oh, wait. Ah, I see what I'm supposed to do.
I've got something.
Okay.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, they really don't really explain it, so... Let's try this again. Come on.
Reel it in.
I guess that's how it works.
I'll get you next time.
This is a little bit confusing because they're not explaining this shit at all. Come on, I don't want to like give up. I want to try and get it without having to have it explained to me, since it's a little bit annoying that they didn't explain it, you know, in this whole thing. I'm supposed to hold the button, I guess.
Dagnabbit, it got away.
I'm not really understanding this whole fucking event, to be honest. I really am not. Am I supposed to hold X, or am I supposed to like press it like? I guess I'm supposed to hold X. I probably have to. Okay, I think I finally got it. I was reeling in too much, I
Boy,
suppose.
That's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
That was a little bit difficult to understand, to be honest. Hey, I managed to do it, at least.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Yeah,
Miguel
battle.
told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Well, now you have my demon attention now! Of course, like clockwork, Shion.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Probably do it when I need to.
Okay!
Oh, who are you? I didn't see you anywhere. Hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and I've built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask is for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. Alright, dude. Mr. Fishing Expert. The fishing expert found at Talca Pond can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go to catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Miguel's Rod, a fishing rod owned by Kisara's brother that's seen better days after over a decade of use. I probably can get a better, rod at some point too, along with the lure. Beginner's Proper, an ordinary surface fishing lure. It attracts fish by splashing water and making noise. Alright. New skill panel. Skilled Angler. Faster HE recovery. Good, good, good. While times may have changed since Miguel first taught Kisara to fish for her own survival, it's remained her hobby nonetheless. Mid-air invasion. KO prevention. Ooh! Allows you to endure an enemy attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time, when taking an attack that would otherwise normally KO you. Easier overlimit and indigenous discharge. An attack that strikes the ground, sending rocks flying. Alrighty, be sure to keep that in mind. Well, look who it is. Something you need to ask? Tell me about fishing rods. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Well, the fishing rod you use affects how much strength you've got to reel in the fish. If you're running into a fish you can't catch with the current rod, it's probably time for an upgrade. Show me records of you catching lots of different fish, and I'll hook you up with new rods. Anything else you want to know? I'd like to know more about lures. Lures are basically decoys made to look like food that you use to, well, lure fish to reel in. Each fish has its own preferences, so you'll have to change lures depending on what you're after. Whenever you find one, it's a good idea to test it and see what kinds of fish it works well on. Alright, how do I find the fish? If it's a fish you've caught before, check your fishing notes. That'll remind you where its habitat is. When in doubt, it's always good to crack open your fishing notes. If it's fish you haven't seen before, show me your fishing notes and then we'll talk. Alright, let me show you my fishing notes. Alright, let's see what kind you've got. So you've caught one kind of fish so far. Talca Pond Road, Oversea Hill, Frozen Valley. Those are the places you've yet to catch some fish. Why not swing on by and see what you can find? 2 more, and I'll have something else to give you, so keep fishing. Alright, I think I got an idea on how to do this, so... Oh, I'm just using Kasara, okay. Cast lure. Let's give it a shot.
I've
Okay.
got something.
This really reminds me of like the kind of fishing game in like Dark Cloud.
That was disappointing.
Guess I have to keep like moving in a certain direction, I suppose. So okay, I think I'm getting the idea of how these things work. So X X X
Where should
triangle.
I
That's
cast
how I
my
should like
line?
do a specific thing. So let's try the XX maybe. Gotcha.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Alrighty. So got a bass, and now a pond tilapia.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Okay, I don't think there's any more in here, but let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
There's probably more. Okay, I'm getting a basic idea how this works now. X triangle, X square, triangle square, okay. Yeah, this should be the last one I do.
Anybody could reel in that.
Still the same
You
bass.
sure know what you're...
trying to get this like X triangle, triangle, X.
Yeah.
One more time. See what this one is.
Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Could have been
Oxbill
worse. At least you
trout.
caught-
Alright, I'll like do this stuff later. Huh, that was an interesting like mini game though. A little bit difficult, but I think you can get a hang. Oh, what the heck happened here? You okay, dude?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should probably go back there. Phew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my miss. Sorry, forget I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me. Infiltrate shield. A standard issue shield supplied to Renan infiltrate. Made from light materials, it's easier to handle than it initially appears.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Alrighty. See you later, Mr. Renan. Well, this is a little bit awkward. You guys still have something to say. What is it, guys? Is something wrong?
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
I guess, like, Shion's just, like, just doesn't care.
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
Jesus Christ, Brimo, calm down. You really are showing your racism here. Just say you hate Dohalim that much, okay?
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound alright by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Oh, okay. That was a little bit... Whew, I don't know, sometimes these characters can be blunt with their words sometimes. More blunt than I can be. Okay, let me check these, like, equipment that Kisara got. Oh, jeez, are you serious? It's worse than the other ones. Did I say the worst one? How bad is it compared to this? It's actually worse than Kisara's, like, regular weapon. What? Okay, whatever, game, whatever. I was very excited to get a new shield, but nope. It had to be shit. Alright, what's this, like, skit here?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
Well, actually, we haven't, like, encountered those enemies yet.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
So long as you don't miss, okay, Dohalim? It takes a while to, like, you know, like, charge that up. Dohalim be evasive.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renan cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
Plus, it's, like, harder for him to die, too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Shion. Yeah, whatever, fuck all of you.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Just as well? Oh, it's not about the fact that he doesn't care if he dies. Like, it might be better if he does die or something? Jesus, it's pretty dark. Alright, let's camp out.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menacing Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Though I will admit, Kisara's outfit is my favorite among the Brennan Guard, for two particular reasons. Earn combat points up. I could use this. I do need more ore though. Definitely, I just need more ore. Rare ore rate up. Yeah, I should probably get that. So, I should probably do this. 8 minutes to 9 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes. Alright, now I can talk with Kisara and Dohalim now. Let's talk to Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Legil? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him.
Oh, that's why.
You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Aw.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
She really cared about her brother a lot to know so much about what he's been doing. Okay, so I think I was supposed to like head back to the city to get. Oh no, yeah, my ranch, of course, my ranch. All right. Horse meat. Wait, you eat horses, guys? Why the why do people in this world eat horse? Wait, are there actually horse dishes? Okay, I'd rather not ask. The less I ask, the better. Alright, I want to try out these, like, okay, let's get some horse meat. Yeah, let's use, like, some miracle feed for the horses. I think get some, pigs. And then another batch of horses. I wonder if that'll end up, like, attracting Zoogles. My usage of, like, high-quality feed. Alright, actually, let's check this guy. If you're planning on going on hiking, make sure to stock up on supplies here. Otherwise, you should turn back and head straight for Vincent. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Forge weapons. Nothing yet. We'll get some, like, some nice money from that, though. The fish I got. Oh, let's write some armor. I forgot to get armor, of course. Let me see. Topaz Mail. Mail lined with Topaz. Its resilience against astral arts comes at a price of its weak defense against physical strikes. Yeah, seems like it's a good option to get. Then Topaz One Piece. A One Piece dress lined with Topaz. It's basically the same as the other ones. One for Law, and a Topaz Cape. Yep, we all got Topazes now. Okay, we should be good to go. Create accessory. Can I make anything? No, I cannot still. Ooh, a spirit bangle though. Let's see what I can get from this. Let's see. Alright, let me see what this one does. Probably something for Kasara. Spirit Bangle, recover 1 CP on enemy defeat, CP cost 10%, rare drop rate. Let me see. This one gives her light dart damage, resistance. I think I want to give her this one, CP cost minus 10%. It'll give her less resistance, but I think it'll be fine. That'll be like Kasara's like thing. Alright, let's get a move on.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Like what? Oh, Coreless Party.
I just noticed none of you other Dahnans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
Yeah, finally someone's gonna be asking about his origins. I bet that he is a Renan, though.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Dahnan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all.
I'm also wondering, so like, did the Renans think he was also a Dan? I guess they thought he was, with that mask on. I'm just trying to figure out Alphen's story. I have a feeling he is a Renan. But if he's a Renan, then certainly the other Renans would have recognized him, right? Right? None of the Renans that we've been fighting so far if I ever pointed that out. So I'm wondering if if this lord that we're going to fight soon is going to point out the fact that hey, you look familiar.
What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
Maybe Alphen is somehow 1,000 years old or something. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the Renans don't recognize him, because he's from a whole other generation.
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Yeah, that's nice. The one's left waiting.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Dahnan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
Too true.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Yeah, and that's way too true. I'm starting to wonder if the writers of this game are trying to tell us something.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Dahnans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Dahnans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Yeah, I think it's fine to, talk about it. Gotta talk somehow. I swear, I feel like the Dahnans and Renans at some point have to talk things out and try to figure out how to coexist. Maybe. Alright, you birds. Get over here.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I never miss.
Get the fuck down. I gotta, try to stay out. Explosive ring. I do like the way the fire looks in this game.
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you and that shield.
It's best to stay in one another's good graces then.
Oh, got it. Oh. Jesus Christ, I could barely see what that was. Looks like they got beaten up, though. Kind of like that meme where, the two guys, beat up that one dude. Wish you could, say it, but, I beat demonetized.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Ooh, again, okay. I will sure do that if I get the chance. Inhibitor Crystal, a crystal that blocks any and all astral arts. Although found in the earth, it may not be a natural phenomenon. Opal Mass, a clump of milky white ore that shimmers with a faint green light, regarded as a natural blessing from the earth. It contains the power of wind. Oh gosh. Hello there. This is a pain. Why can't this Zuko stand still?
All right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Alright, let's give it a shot. Dohalim's boost attack. Grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Alright, let's give it a shot.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Take this.
Here,
You're finished.
let's get you
Alright.
This
Take.
He's on this one too.
Can't get out of this!
Gotcha. Dohalim's boost attack. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dohalim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging attacks. Now I see.
I'll take you all on.
Oh,
Flare Demolisher.
what if I already saw that? I think I already saw that.
In an instant! Impact Cross!
There we go.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
What object? I don't see anything.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
Oh, is that so? Why is that? Aren't you guys the one who are enslaved in the Dahnans? Why would you not have any traces of your history?
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Ages ago, this worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. Those skilled enough to dual-wield with it were lauded as champions. Interesting. Artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on and off from the artifact effect list. Additional art panels. Oh, is that so? You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to the second panel can be executed by pressing L2 and either triangle, square, or X. Ooh! It's very useful. Emblem obtained. Dohalim, Treasure Hunter. Faster HE recovery. Alright. Dohalim comes across an unusual artifact whose purpose remains a mystery. Whether his intrigue is truly justified is up to debate. Okay, increases normal attack limits, increases rod extension attack, HE restored by perfect evading, increased rod extension time limit. I see. Let's see if I can get anything. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't get anything. Alright.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Yes, I know. It was a hassle, wasn't it, Kasar? Yes, indeed, Dohalim, it really was. Art set +1. Okay, so I can like, turn on, I guess? Or not? Or is there some other way to do it? Let me see. Art set. Oh, there it is, okay. L2, triangle... I see. I probably have to use that for, like, special abilities and such, or something. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Like, I guess you could, like, equip, like, some, like, elemental ones, and I guess. I don't know. I feel like this will be a little bit difficult to manage, but I'll see what I can do. I guess I can, like, use Sonic Thrust. Actually, no, Double Demon Fang, Sword Rain Alpha, like a Sonic Thrust, I guess. Maybe Rainy Slash too. Probably for my like hidden arts and such. Soaring Light Spear, Hurricane Thrust. Probably a Mirage, I guess. Okay, that should be it, because I'm not gonna like use the other characters. At least not yet. So where am I going now? Like this way, right? Or okay, I think that's the way to go. Well, this is the way I'm supposed to head to. It's taking me a while to get through this area, isn't it? These assholes now. Ooh, what'd you just do?
Dramatic.
There we go.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Vegetable scraps? Okay. Whatever you say, Kisara. Not sure what she meant by that. Ooh, 7,000 gal. Thank you very much.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Oh, come on, it can't be that hard, guys. Rice, a type of grain that expands and becomes springy when cooked. It can be topped or mixed with a myriad of other foods. Possibilities are endless. Yeah, I do love me some rice. Probably one of the best food the Japanese ever made. Aside from curry, of course. What's this over here?
Hey, didn't we find a recipe?
Ooh, pepper.
Yeah, we can use this for it.
More of these guys.
Here, let me help.
Oh, jeez. That was a weird attack that he just did. Okay, how do I do like the other art thing? Okay, change it like that. Okay, I got it now.
It's over.
So L2, then like the other set. So how far are we from the it's pretty much a ways to go. So this has to be the way not to go then. What's this here? An orange gel, thank you.
It's over. Can't get out of it.
Ow, ow,
Stay away
Ow.
from my friend.
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot.
dang it. These enemies in groups are really dangerous.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Ah, shouldn't have done it in the midair.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
There we go. That was a difficult one.
The heavens must be smiling.
In large numbers, it can be really dangerous. Stone Wing Mantle. A mantle made by tying together hardened Zugal wings. Even in their altered state, the wings still hold trace amounts of astral energy.
We got some good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Oh, really? It's not like it's gonna make you look any different, Dohalim. Yeah, it's much better than, like, his last one. Perfect.
More Dahnan ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Maybe. Still a bunch about the dance we still don't know about.
I'll take you all on.
Jeez, Sara's using her, like, skill a lot.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I keep using, like, Ridwell in my, like, finishers because, you know, she's on my right side, and, like, I tend to always go right in situations like that.
One's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if
Get
you
the
need
fuck down
healing.
here.
This one's mine.
I'm only getting flame! Reload!
Explosive ring.
Here's a healing art!
Yeah, let's keep for, like, crowds and such.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Saar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Oh, really? I don't see it anywhere. Okay, I'm not sure which way to go particularly. Oh, it's a peach gel over here. Also another path here, here, and here. Not sure which way is the way to go, to be honest, but if I'm to guess, I think that's the right direction since a dialogue option appeared. So let me go this way, or I don't know. I'll have to see. Okay, I think this is the way I shouldn't go or something. I think this is actually the way to go. I think. Kind of looks like it, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it looks like the scenery changes, so this has to be the way to go.
Guess I misread.
Okay, running out of CP at this rate. Wait, oh. Did not mean to go this way, but... I'm not sure if this is the way to go or not. No, that's it. Wait, dang it.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
Yeah, this is the way to go.
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now
Really?
that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. Kisara's gonna be the mom of our team, isn't she?
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
Isn't fighting lords technically like getting rid of all that fat though?
Well, not when you're dying a lot to them, which I can tell is happening to you and Shion. So yeah, you gotta eat your vegetables, both of you.
Damn it.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it? No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Maybe she's just not good at cooking, Rinwell.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
That involves no racist comments, Rinwell.
Ah, damn it!
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
I swear to God, sometimes the things that Rinwell says would likely get her canceled on Twitter. Rinwell is the perfect example of a Twitter Karen.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Who?
Etiquette.
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
Oh come on, Dohalim, we're just two guys who like to talk about girls a lot. Certainly you have a type as well if you have Kisara as your partner.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Dahnan to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Yeah, I'm not like Twitter.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
No thanks. Yeah, no thanks. We don't want to suddenly not care about boobs and titties and all that.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn?
Look at he's
Although
already
I
running
suppose
away.
My first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Definitely not. Alright, I think that's the way to go. So, I think I'll go the other direction, which is here, I think? Or do all these places lead to the same spot? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like taking so long of this decision.
Phew, what a rush.
Astral mass. Oh, looks like something here.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So still a house, in a sense. Just for a god.
Oh god, don't tell me the owls are somehow gods. I would not hear the end of it. Jeez, these like enemies are so annoying to attack. I have to be like on the ground all the time. Ah, another person in need of help.
I was so preoccupied dealing with Azuko, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me.
Yeah, running low on like CP. Better be careful.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
It was a really cool pose that she made. I've really run out of like that orb thing that I could have used. Oh, more of these guys. No. There's only 2 of them, so it should be fine. We should be fine, hopefully.
Frozen
Hammer!
There we go.
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Heh. Oh no. No. Okay, I gotta like kill these guys first.
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here.
How about this?
Take this!
Because ours like a boost special ability is like always activating. She's taking the most damage.
Energy, full throttle.
Alright, all done.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Maybe, yeah. Stonewing Mage Coat.
Hey, new equipment!
Probably like want to make a use an orange gel or something. I have 2 of them, so yeah, it's getting a little bit bad for us. Hopefully, we're almost at like at the stopping point. Hopefully, and there's just this area here that I think that's the way to go. So what about this area here? Who's this? Red Sage, message
What's
B.
this thing?
Thank you. I feel like this is the way to go, though. That's the strange part. This place here stands out way too much. This pathway here. I guess it's not the way to go, somehow. It is? Mount Daria. Oh my god. This is actually the way to... Whoa! What is this? Is this actually the way to go? I don't know if it is. I kind of want to go to that tower, though. It looks pretty cool.
What's that big tower over there?
Looks like something. Don't see any enemies around here. This is the strange part. Looks like we can enter here or something.
This way, I guess.
Guess we just like jump at it from another place? That old tower and the ridge it stands on have long since been overrun with Zugals. I'd only venture up if you knew exactly what you're doing. I see, so I guess it's like an endgame area or something? Okay, to new armor, finally. Stone wing armor. Armor made by tying together hardened Zugal wings. Even in their altered state, the wings still hold trace amounts of astral energy. Yes, thank you. One for Shion. One for Rinwell. I wonder if I can sell some things. Oh, jeez, I still don't have enough. Alright then, forge weapon. Yeah, of course, gotta like forge some weapons if I can. Got to do that. Oh wait, manage ranch. That's perfect, actually. The horses take a while to like, you know, get ready though. So, okay, I guess like cows and horses can go together. There we go, and a create accessory. Ooh, protect ring. Physical damage minus 20%, and a resist ring. All elemental damage minus 20%. Okay, I should probably consider getting those as well. Can I actually enter this place? Or not? This is like I can enter this place. Probably something specific I gotta do or something. Oh well, let's camp. We need a rest.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Yeah, where you're not in range of getting hit by a claw or anything, well, definitely the best spot. So, for resting, I'm gonna do the usual, or actually, is there a way I can like increase the amount of money I can get? More dropped items. I'm wondering, does like more dropped items, does that include like items I can sell as well? Because I might be able to get this for the time being. You can still talk with Kasara for some reason. Okay. Let me talk with Doklim first. I'd like to talk to him this time.
Care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Ah,
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
I really like Dohalim. I find his character to be interesting, to be honest. Like this idea that like you know, he wanted to avoid bloodshed, but that in itself is a little bit selfish because, you know, the way he went about it really puts it in perspective of like, you know, intentions are all well and good, but how you go about doing things, I think that is something that you should consider when it comes to someone's character, you know? How far are they willing to go, or how much are they not willing to do, you know? I really like that Dohalim's like a story is like making me ask these kinds of questions. Alright, so now it's this way. That's the way to go. Alright. Wonder what's this way. Ah.
stop for a minute.
Something
What's
wrong,
up?
Shion?
You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
But what about Shion?
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Ah, I see what he's doing now. It's like, Shion's pretty stubborn about it. Pretty clever,
I
Alphen.
don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Yep. Oh, jeez. It's a Sephiroth guy.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, fuck! Who is this guy? Oh, shit. Who is this guy?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
What? A serious swordsman?
Then
Oh,
why
fuck.
are we fighting?
Oh, shit.
Are you? Enjoy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, too shy to come over?
Okay. Shit. Okay. I feel this guy's gonna be dangerous. So, I'm gonna go over this, like, tactic here. And then, I think I'll, like, slow the difficulty for this one, because fuck. I really... Damn it. I'm stuck in a hard boss battle fucking again. Alright. Oh, shit.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Throwing in.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Yeah, it's moving around strangely.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Try harder!
Oh, fuck.
Look sharp.
Okay. I know what to do.
Try harder!
Shit. He's moving around.
In a bind?
I gotcha. No, don't got him. Shit, dude.
Now I can let loose.
I'll bring you back
It's
from
over.
death in here. I
Shit!
feel anything.
Take this.
Train harder.
I hope this isn't the force. Is this a force lost scenario or what? Shit, dude. Oh, God. He moves so fast. Okay.
Here I go.
Here.
Here, let me help. Tempest, help this work.
There are
Sub-Zero confident.
I'll smash you!
One more. Magna Ray.
Dude, it's getting hard to, like, post this guy.
It's time.
Okay. Just wait.
Time to shine.
We're
Here's a healing arm. Lightning radiant.
just running around. Shit.
Magic
Oh, gosh.
corruption. Look sharp.
What is this guy's speed?
Take this. Try harder.
Here's
Not
a
a
healing
chance.
arm.
Fall.
Oh, come the fuck on. Okay, just be careful with how much you use this thing.
Don't leave me all alone here.
Sorry.
Take
Blade.
this.
Here's a healing art.
Fall.
Think again.
Rising wind.
Okay, just be careful.
Soaring light. Fall.
Bring you back from death to
Oh, come on, he keeps attacking Alpha for some reason.
resuscitation.
You.
Here, I still got some fight left.
Okay,
I owe you one for that.
Bring you back from
just
death
be
to
careful.
resuscitation.
Enjoy.
Here, let me help.
Here.
All right. Now where was I?
Okay.
Rising light. Try harder. My turn. Fall.
Oh my god, this guy is...
Here's a healing art.
There's gotta be a point where... There's gotta be a force loss in it, so no one can beat this.
Glacial spear.
Okay,
Take this.
This one's mine.
okay.
Here, let me help.
Enjoy.
First aid.
Here I
He's definitely. I can't dodge away from this guy. Does this weird attack where like he dashes towards you all of a sudden. Okay. Oh god. He almost killed me there. Okay.
Enjoy.
Okay. Oh god. Oh jeez. Really fast. Oh. Jesus Christ, who is this guy? Damn. Oh.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Ah. Just managed to get him.
A wretch like you?
A wretch like you? Uh-oh. What the? What is going on?
Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please.
Alphen?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Yeah, somehow. Got stabbed right in the chest. Damn, we got fucking wasted, didn't we?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
How did she survive that attack, though? Is it because of the Master Core that's inside her chest? I think she still has that Master Core.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
What?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Yeah, before he, like, wipes the floor of those 6 of us. Jesus Christ!
In before he's the easiest part of the game from now on.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
Yeah, it might be the case. So maybe this isn't really Shion at all. Maybe she's just some body possessed by a ghost.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
Yeah, it's that like light that happened when it feels like his like mask was like lighting up a little bit. That must have been Alphen's blue eyes or something. Like he is indeed a Renan of some kind. I'm actually wondering then, if he does have blue eyes, then why doesn't his like left eye having the blue eye effect? Is it the case that that left eye isn't really his eye or something? Or I don't know what's going on. And who was that man? I have no clue.
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hey.
We got pretty fucked up, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. Oh, God. I hope we never run into that guy again.
Alright, so how far are we from this place? Probably not too far, okay. What's this skit?
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Aww. I'm still wondering what's going on between the two. It feels like it has to be like the like predictability where like Shion is in some way his long quote is, I don't even know. It's like maybe both of them lost memories or something. I'm still wondering how Shion even began, you know? Like we found her in that carriage that the Renans were delivering and such. And apparently they called her a traitor, so I'm just wondering, alright, what is Shion's place in this entire story? That's my question. Anyways, let's head over to this place here. Are we close or not? No, what? Niez. What a peculiar place this is. Oh, fuck.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar.
Okay, this is the most messed up place in all of Rena, I suppose.
Don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Renan?
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
The what?
It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl.
Oh god, no! No, no, no! The owls have some part in the lore. Fuck!
That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Oh, I see.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
This is a pretty interesting turn of events.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
I don't know. Is this like... There's something going on here. There's gotta be something going on. Jesus Christ, there's no rest area in sight. God dang it. I'm having the feeling that, like, maybe the Renan Lord wants us to think this place is uninhabited. Or something. Maybe something worse happened here. Oh, now I see you. I see you, owl. Red Rose Corsage, thank you. What's past here? Open. It's locked. Okay, what's this get here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Huh, holy flame! Huh, wonder who that could have been.
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Yeah. Raising Dohalim. There's still more stuff. Oh my gosh. It's probably the only way to go. Let's do this skit first.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Well, I'm very sorry, okay? We've basically been coddled by our parents, and we basically don't know how to do shit ourselves.
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
Yeah, I wonder why it's the case. Probably something to do with her life story, perhaps.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Oh. Yeah, it is a little
What are
messed
those
up.
out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Okay. They're still operational, though. That's a little interesting. Jeez, it's like a ghost town here. There's gotta be someone here. Anywhere? Just some crows.
All of you, stop right there. Don't move.
Alright, who is it?
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Have I heard that voice before?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Guess gotta burn my hand again.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Oh, thank God, because my hand's on fire right now.
I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind.
I find that a little bit hard to believe. There's no way you managed to be a Renan Lord. Especially when, like, that Renan Lord also sent that guy to try and take over Elden Menacing. There's something off about what's happening here.
Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
Alright.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Yeah, it must have been a war zone here. Let's go this way, too. Looks like something here. Hello there, dude. Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to Almedria. Oh, Almedria's castle. But for now, it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away. It's a little interesting. Yeah, they really did, like, liberate this city. How? These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better to move into that. Chicken. Alright, let's talk to this leader here.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit.
Guess so.
You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why you?
Yeah, there's something going on here. Like, why are these people... Why is this guy so rude?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
Ha! We just swiped the Renans' explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
Oh, he probably didn't avoid it. That probably explains the charred area. Those are the explosives. He sacrificed a lot of people, didn't he?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be
jeez.
so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Dahnans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Dahnans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Oh! That really ticked him off.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Dahnan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yes! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last
Let's go.
Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look,
To do something, I suppose. We were planning on getting the last lord, but I guess it's done to do.
I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
Yeah, I had a feeling that at some point in this story, we're gonna run into an issue where the Dahnans hate the Renans so much that they're willing to do anything to get rid of them. I'm very glad that they're not shying away from this kind of like aspect, you know? We get to see the bad side of both sides in this conflict.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
Yeah, because we technically still need her spirit core, so yeah, we kind of do gotta kill her. Just like that guy wants.
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Oh, wait, is that like, that guy from, like, Three Houses, Fire Emblem Three Houses. What was his name again? Like, Rodrigue? I think that's his voice actor.
Estaluva, huh?
Estaluva.
You're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Kinda he does.
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
I'm surprised none of them, like, realized that Dohalim was actually the Lord of Elden Medicea. I'm surprised none of them recognized him. Well, I guess, like, the nations were closed off, so I can like, kind of buy that.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Jeez, this is gonna be an interesting nation. Okay, some, like, side quests. I want to go to the inn
I hear
first.
a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with.
Alright, let me just, like, go to the inn. I need to rest up and, like, you know, end the episode off. It's been going on for way too long. In my eyes.
Are you the Blazing Sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
Is that a guy or a girl?
That Deadheim creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadheim and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadheim just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Does that really even matter?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dahna. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since menacing.
Yeah, I know. Still more stuff going on. Holy crap. What's going on with Shion? Is she, like, wandering all over the place?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
I swear to God, the relationship between these two has gotta be the biggest mystery in this game. I still can't figure it out.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
I mean, can you really blame him, Rinwell? The name's pretty complicated enough as is, especially if you're trying to get it the first time. Anyways, guys, that's a perfect time to end this episode off. I've been, like, playing this for a long time, unfortunately. Oh, God. I don't even know how long I've been, like, recording this, but, oh, man. It's probably gonna be, like, a 2-hour, like, you know, video or something, because there's no way I'm gonna be able to, like, record this, and then the upcoming AI Summoning of Files episode, unfortunately. But yeah, we're finally in Mahag Saar, and apparently the lord of this realm is already routed from the capital. And now we have some asshole Dahnans to deal with. I'm very intrigued by this, like, you know, nation's story so far. It seems like they're trying to, like, go with an angle as if, like, the Dahnans themselves are not really, you know, kind at all. Sounds like we'll be able to see the bad parts of the Dahnans that will come out as a result of all the enslavement they've endured. Because there's no way the Dahnans could be enslaved for 300 years and not have any resentment for the Renans at all. So I'm liking the premise of this nation's, like, story so far. So anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed this episode of Tales of Arise. If you did and would like to see more, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down in the comment section. And if you have not already, I would like for you to subscribe. That would make me a very happy person. And I promise you all that this Therian will be around for the next episode. Until we meet again, guys, I bid you all a fond farewell.